Hey, welcome back.
Hello.
So, when we last left off, the party had exited Succumber.
I'm sorry, I have one more thing I want to do.
Bye. In game. No, I thought that was... Sorry, go ahead.
I meant before we leave. Oh yeah, you can have one.
I might have one too.
Hang on. Just gotta be sure. There we are.
Oh, Dan.
I want to go by the... Oh. I want to go
That was
by
me and
the
Levi.
bookstore.
Okay.
This might not work. Are there windows?
Like a firebomb.
I cast magic missile.
Wow.
That was so good.
That was
you
so
both made the same sound.
With the same arm.
I swear we are all made from the same default character.
Uh-huh. Alright.
Yeah. But who's the base?
Me.
Dan.
I'm the most default person. Like, literally no one knows my name.
Look.
I'm pretty default. I'm fine with that.
Oh.
I'm okay with default settings. Anyway, if you could see my face, you would understand.
He's defaultly beautiful.
So, yes,
audio
there's a window, like at the end of the desk, essentially. The desk, the actual like front counter, runs along the, like when you open the door, it's right there on the right, and she usually is sitting behind it, and on the end of it, immediately next to the door, there is a window, and there's a window slightly down on the left that's kind of looking at some books.
Okay. So can I see her through the window?
Yes.
Okay. Is she sitting at the desk?
Are you gonna cast
Yes.
blindness?
No.
Blindness, deafness, dumbness,
Gonna
deaf.
cast minor illusion.
Okay.
Put a really nasty spider on her desk.
Okay.
Why? Because she's mean.
As it,
Yeah, she's kind of fun.
she's just like. No, I'm kidding. She doesn't. She does not actually have a heart attack.
I wish.
However, after a few moments, do you move it towards her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As it
Watch it,
slowly,
she's like,
you
"Oh,
just
better
kind of speak a few words as it is created, begins gently scuttling towards her. You see from inside.
Because I can't, like...
I'm a dip. I'm gonna immediately dip.
Okay. I wish you could see that, but
That was very good.
yeah, you don't hear anything, but that's what you
She
see.
just went like...
Okay.
Does it
She
just like
stamped it with a
fade?
book.
You dipped
how that-
just in time as as she looks over towards the window that you disappear under. as she panicked, tried to kill it, it didn't work, and she looked around to see what was up.
One is running mid-street. Simon just joins her like, keep going.
Okay.
Right,
So,
now I will leave.
now you leave. All right. You exit the town, kind of looking over the area that you had been. It's a warmer day than it has been in a while.
I want Dawn to keep being like... And like adjusting clothing.
The kind of gentle mid-morning breeze is sweeping through the town as it's beginning to start getting pretty active as places are beginning to heat up. There's a faint buzzing coming from the left of me. It's really concerning, but who cares? Anyway. You hear that? 1 second.
Yes.
Well, anyway, sorry about that. Strange sound. As you continue making your way out of the small town, you once again look back to the tower of Amelior Manatus, considering your time within, and you see the iron golem-like creature pacing the walls. Would you like? Sure. As you wave to it, it takes no notice of you, continuing to stare outwards on the town as you make your way out.
Just freaking heart, guys. Yeah.
I just lawfully won a pair of god gauntlets.
Oh, that's
Do you put them on?
Yeah, I'll put one.
Okay. You begin the process of attunement, kind of focusing on them. As you as you begin making your way out, you take some time walking down to the shores of the river. As they're just kind of standing, leaning lightly on her greatsword. Get to do some role play here, with it just kind of embedded in the ground. Oh. Regina Lecter is just sitting there, leaning on her sword, like, I thought you'd never arrive. Well, shall we set sail?
I stole the harp.
Wow.
You stole the harp.
Yes, it's mine. Let's go. I'm so happy. I hated that thing so much.
I didn't like it either, to be fair.
Can I
All right.
high five?
She's already turned away.
Dang it!
She
Just open.
Yeah, she leaves you hanging. As she begins walking towards the river, kind of taking a few steps, she like stepping lightly in the water. As she pulls out what seems to be...
I'm sorry. I don't know why. My brain just went, she slowly transforms into a boat. You climb in.
It's like that scene we watched earlier where she transforms into a car. Anyway, I'll link...
My brain went to the diaper thing. You remember that?
Just
The
turns
full
into a
moon
diaper.
with the diaper.
Yeah,
It was good.
that was my profile picture for a while. Add me on the WhatsApp. So, she pulls out what appears to be a small... it looks like a tiny little carved boat, but it's like a coin almost in the shape of a boat.
Style?
What?
Ant-Man style?
Um,
Tank on a keychain?
it's got a feather coming out of it, and she takes it for a moment, and just kind of as instantly an enormous,
down.
about 60-foot boat appears.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's more like 50 feet long and 20 feet wide. It's pretty big though. It is a nice sized boat.
Where did you get that?
A close friend of mine gave it to me. Everyone on board, please.
Yes.
Tentatively gonna climb
All right.
Dawn is so pumped right now.
climb on.
Mostly because of fear and guilt about everything that just happened. But you know.
She pulls out a very similar token-like thing. She like kind of opens her kind of. It's more of a vest, really. She opens her vest and reaches in and pulls out another token coin-like object. As you all board, kind of tosses it up into the air as it and turns into enormous like fan. Essentially, it's like a nice like what you would use at like a theater or whatever the hell those are called.
Like a splay fan?
Yeah, a splay fan. So it appears and just and fills the small sails as it immediately just propels you forward. You jolt slightly at the sudden wind and speed as she just kind of like looks ahead, just this is where I belong. All right, well, I'll be at the helm. And she makes her way back to the simple helm. It's a simple boat. It does look a bit like a swan, in its shape. Yes.
I would like to sit down on the deck, and I don't know if Axe is still hearing me, but I'm gonna like.
Yeah, he's
sit down.
He's down. As you sit down, he's just kind of like, when does this wear off?
Oh.
I'll let you know.
All
Don't
right.
worry about it.
He's just
Yeah! So I want to pull the, like, can I do, like, that thing where you sit on the ground and you kind of, like, spread your legs, but then, like, his feet are, like, on my feet, so then we make a small area with your legs?
yeah, but he's trying to keep his hip next to you.
Oh, dang it. Okay, never mind. We'll just sit next to
But
each
you
other.
can still like kind of do that.
Whatever. I'll just
Make
sit
like a
cross-legged.
double U shape.
And I'm going to put the harp and just
Okay.
pull it.
As you pull it out, it kind of seems to be just strumming sadly. It is a
You'll
mournful
be
sound.
put to good use. Thank you for letting me steal you. I don't know if we have- And I'm just
Little
gonna
response.
admire it. Can I? How much
It's very pretty.
info do I know on harps? Because I want to like show off to Axe.
It's playing itself. You would definitely have a difficult time
just
if you were
general harp
to,
knowledge.
like, just explaining harps.
Yeah. I just want to see. Cool.
Make a
like how someone would explain piano chords. Just be like,
make a performance check. That look.
Ooh.
The
26.
Yeah, 26.
26. Yeah, you know a bit. You know quite a bit about stringed instruments and begin explaining to him as he just kind of just seems genuinely interested in what you have to say as you kind of explain how stringed instruments came to be and how there's so many different variations of such and the origins of the harp and its inventors, whatnot.
Neat.
So,
Yeah, just casually sparking conversation.
would anyone like to do anything else?
Hey, Kepesk,
Yeah.
have you ever been on a boat?
No.
Me neither.
I'm gonna like kind of scooch closer and just like hug him. Like,
Okay.
quietly and just very vaguely shaking.
Okay.
Like a dog.
Yeah.
You sense fear.
Do you want to go look at the water?
Yeah.
It's best to face our fears.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
If you have seasickness, that's not what you want.
I'm gonna like inch
That's
very
like being
slowly
like,
towards
man, the sun's really bright. Because let's just face our fears.
Stare at it. Alright, yeah, we go to the edge.
Do it.
All right. As you make your way to the edge, kind of taking a look, it's very beautiful. The river isn't terrifically deep, but it's fairly wide and decently flowing. As you are going with the flow of the river, along with the fan that still occasionally just and gives a huge gust of wind and fills the sails, is just kind of floating animatedly as the sails are just kind of blowing it along.
Pretty cool. Alright. Just gonna...
It's very beautiful.
I want to like. Is there a mast?
There is a mast.
Okay, can I like lean against it, but also semi-lean against X?
Mm-hmm.
And I want to write in my journal.
Okay. You all sit down for a very relaxed and pleasant day in the warm mid-afternoon sunlight as it's come streaming down and time continues to pass. A few clouds pass overhead. After a few hours, you guys notice some flocks of birds passing over as you look up and realize the sun is beginning to set. Would anyone like to do anything with the remainder of their time, or would you like to
I
take a
have
rest?
a question.
Yes.
I wanted to start working on that spell that I mentioned. That you actually helped me think of with Puba. Do I have to wait until I can learn the kind of prerequisite spell?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's gonna take some time to actually work out. I'm
gonna
Yes.
attune with Gauntlet.
Okay. As you take a look at those, you see the gauntlets of ogre power. As after a moment, it clicks. The strength that just kind of flows in them. The power that is behind them. As you feel your muscles tense, and the gauntlets kind of
It's not.
and fit to your arms. As it almost feels like you're not wearing anything at all. It's a bit like Thanos when he does put in the final stone, is the just sudden rush of energy. Your strength score is now 19.
I was just sitting there laughing because it's like.
So I
They've
have
had
a
that heart for
plus
20
4.
years.
Yes.
Oh.
Wait till Amelia hears about that. We could probably just make a new one.
Pretty.
Wait, can I do?
Oh.
What do you do?
Can I try and?
You're writing in your journal, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I just
Actually,
note it.
Yeah.
I want to get these in real life.
Is it possible to like play the harp? Is there like a display mode and then like a manual mode?
Not
all?
really.
Oh,
It's
okay.
it's just kind of a
Just a background noise.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
It just kind of the sad song that it was playing just kind of slowly lulls into a gentle, relaxed one. It's playing very faintly.
I like that. Cool. So I'm gonna kind of tuck it safely in my bag.
Okay.
It's just cool background music, ambience.
Yeah, it is pretty ambient.
I'm gonna sit near the edge and look with water, and I'm gonna write another letter home.
Okay,
I don't have it prepared for you, but
that's fine.
I will do that.
You begin on one.
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys good with your day? Are you satisfied?
I'm cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, just silently. What is this?
The fist pump.
Yeah. Yeah.
A fist pump.
Yeah. Fist bump.
All right.
I don't like that look.
As you guys all head to your beds, Regina kind of
Was it like a ship?
yeah, it's
Oh.
there is a small below decks that is available. As you guys kind of think about the times that you've had in Succumber and how much you've changed since then, welcome to level 6.
Oh, dude.
We're gonna take a few minutes. We're gonna level up. We will be back in just a moment. Our strength revitalized, and new spells having been learned. Bye. Hello. You're hearing just half of us.
Hello.
We are unfortunately cut for time due to unforeseen circumstances. You know, injury, financial crisis, whatnot. We will return in a moment, and you will hear us taking up where we left off, just finishing leveling up. You will be now hearing from future us.
Bye.
Wait, my dice. There's one thing.
You fool.
There's no time for dice. Hey, welcome back.
Oh my god!
So, this is interesting.
It's been a
It's been
while.
like a few months.
It's been several months. You rejoin us now from our home. We have a house
yeah.
now that we live in, and we have a room dedicated for both D&D and Session Zero. Very, very separate entities, I know. It's just the game room. We call it the dungeon.
Our closet is the crypt.
Our closet is the crypt, and we have a bathroom in here, which is the privy.
And we don't use it basically at all.
No, we don't. But we have there's another bathroom in the house.
No, there's not. Don't lie to them.
wanna clarify.
We don't use the bathroom.
Yeah.
We are but robots.
So, yes, we've...
It's become our own literal adventure. Our
Yeah,
lives
it's
are our campaign.
pretty cool.
A lot of stuff
Lots
going
has
on.
changed. You know, moving out and such in various different ways. But that's not the reason why we're here. When we last left off, the party had semi-successfully left Succumber after robbing an innocent bar
Listen.
of its
It
only
didn't
attraction.
deserve to stay.
That the
Wasn't real
animated
talent.
harp from the seven-stringed harp.
He's now with me and in good hands.
Ironic because it's not seven-stringed.
See? Not good.
Strings doesn't have.
About 17.
God,
Inaccurate fools.
Yeah,
Is that not?
It's a harp.
it's a harp.
Do harps not have only 7 strings?
It's not harps.
They vary.
I don't play instrument.
You gather that the place was named before they added the harp. And the harp
So
was
they
rather
didn't
poorly
need
chosen.
it.
Anyway. So,
It's currently
that
in my
now
bag.
resides in Dawn's bag. Kepesk and Simon are also there. Akselil still being convinced that he is forced to stay by the
As it
side
should be.
of Dawn. We rejoin us now as you guys have boarded a magical boat piloted by Regina Lecter, who is currently taking you downstream, hopefully to the Shining Sword Coast and the cities that lie there. So, Dawn, you have some intermittent intermittent dreams throughout the night of various things that you've been through. Kind of everything seems hazy and somewhat strange and lilted. It's unusual. You sense, the quite muted, almost mournful sounds of a harp playing gently from inside of a bag, and the gentle snores of the person beside you. Simon, you are somewhat troubled this night. You have flashes of a dark figure that seems to be at the same time wreathed in flame and bathed in shadow. It's disconcerting and somehow almost comforting, as if you know that something about this is perhaps fate, but you aren't sure.
I knew it. You're multi-classing into a warlock.
You don't feel this entity having any awareness of you immediately.
That's good.
But it does seem to be somewhat distant and horned. That is all you get. It seems to be humanoid in shape, but that's pretty much all you get.
Interesting.
Kepesk, you are dreaming about that delicious meat salad that you had back in September.
I had a real I had a real meat
You
salad.
had a real meat salad.
Straight up, I took Dawn in real life. Did we say our names? I don't really actually remember. It's been so long.
We don't. I'm sure we've said our real names.
It's
enough
up to them
times.
to
Yeah.
find out.
And it's not like it would be hard to figure out who we are anyway.
Oh,
I'm
so
Dan.
Grace made baked ziti,
Yeah.
and I took
Oh, yeah.
the meat chunks sauce and just took a bowl of it and was gonna use it as dressing, but put way too much in there.
Oh, I remember.
And it
that.
was like lukewarm for like 3 seconds and then just cold.
Oh, great.
And I put some Thousand Island dressing in there to maybe like spice it up a bit. It sucked. It was the worst salad I've ever had.
You good?
Yeah, I was trying to hurry while he was talking. I just needed my roller.
Oh, I see.
They're
I had a real meat salad. It consisted of
Those
deer,
words don't go
rabbit, alligator,
Yeah.
and
what?
I didn't like the rabbit.
What in the
Beef.
hell is that?
beef. Yeah.
didn't
And my
like the
cousin's
Bar mitzvah.
The
not
dogs.
his bar mitzvah, that's just his birthday party.
But he still
His
did
18th
cut off a
birthday.
bit of his ween.
No, nope. He's an adult.
A wolf family tradition.
Full-time job. Yeah, no, he likes to meat. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little behind the scenes there. Enough about our meat tornadoes. Yeah, you're dreaming about your bowl of meat. Dawn, you are gently awoken, ironically enough, by dawn. As the
Hey.
gentle sunlight kind of breaks over you, it is a warmer day. What's the date?
I'm very
February
sorry. I don't
something.
have the calendar thing.
Oh
It
wait,
Late
is, it
February.
is currently a day.
what did I use as a notebook? I don't even remember actually having
You
a
didn't
notebook.
have one.
You didn't
just took
have
scrap
one.
paper. Do you want paper?
I can.
What was it? I was using something for my inventory and stuff. Wasn't I? Did I have?
Welcome to session 0, where
I'm so
degrees of
sorry.
organization are
I,
flawed.
I had
You're
something
fine.
written down somewhere, and I
It's
don't
okay.
know where it
It's
is. I
I'm the
forgot.
DM, I'm not your dad. So, you are awoken gently. You feel a bit of a warm spot as you. No, it's not what you think. You feel a bit of a warm spot as you do feel Akselil just kind of like curled up, like kind of
Is he
leaning
cold?
into you. No, it's a warm morning. Rather, it's very clear outside as from the kind of faux, almost more of a tent than a cabin, but it is a cabin that you're currently looking out of. You can see the sun is beginning to rise kind of above and behind you in the direction you're going. You're headed towards the coast. You're headed west, and the sun is behind you.
It's the 24th of February.
Okay.
Can I?
Um, As you awaken, you kind of stretch and unstiffen your neck, as you look over and see, seemingly escaped from its bag, the harp is kind of gently floating next to you, as it begins to gently play. And
It's the best alarm ever.
you are gently awoken to a new morning. As you kind of begin to stretch yourself awake, Akselil kind of shifts. You two begin to wake up at about this time as well.
My important rolls for the day are 18 and 13.
Ooh, alright.
Can I, well, yeah, why not? Upon, like, moving and, like, stretching to get up, I want to, like, move Axe's hair out of his face, if he is, and just
Okay.
kind of, like, gently, like, comb it to the side.
It's not very much in his face. It's kind of like...
I'll just pet his hair.
It's just kind of smushed over to the side.
Okay. Can I just, like, gently ruffle it to wake
Yeah.
him
As you just kind
up? It's okay. It's morning.
of... Sweet.
Just wanted to wake you.
Great. How long does this last?
It's not important.
Great. Is it, is there breakfast?
We
got
can
breakfast?
Well-
make breakfast.
Do you kids want eggs?
I'm gonna stand up
Okay.
and exit.
Axelil.
What was the sleeping arrangement like?
I believe you guys said you were going to sleep on the deck, as I recall.
That's. I feel like that's what.
Kepesk would probably do that.
Kepesk would totally. That's exactly.
There's a small like almost a tent for a cabin.
Okay.
It seems kind of like that the outside of the boat seems to be made of cloth almost.
Okay.
As it was as Regina kind of tossed the little token into the air, transformed into a boat, and it seems to be sort of based around the materials that little token was made of. It was kind of wooden and with some cloth and a little bit of feather on it.
Interesting.
Nice shirt. But yeah, you can have slept wherever you want.
Okay. So, yeah, I probably would have slept in the tent.
Okay. As you hear Dawn kind of awaken, you
Rise and shine.
you
Can I, like,
all
hit the
awaken
river?
at this point.
What?
Where am I? Can I see if the harp like follows me? Like if I want to.
It kind of gently floats after you.
Cool. Can I like pat it? Just
Yeah.
little buddy. I got you out of there. Everything's okay.
It kind of includes a little trill in the song that's currently playing.
I'm gonna name you Harpy. I hated
That's-
him. I don't hate him. He didn't choose to be brought into existence. It's the people who claimed to withhold his talent. Their talent.
You committed like a minor felony.
Listen, you ran away from home.
I thought that laws
That's
were
my
important.
business.
You
Yeah,
hear
well,
a
this-
jet flying over there.
This harp is my business. And it deserved freedom. So I gave it freedom.
Everybody make a perception.
That wasn't your story yesterday.
Is that's
Nat 20.
12.
12.
Oh, nice.
Sweet, dude. That's cool. Y'all should become a couple.
Gross,
Tell-
what?
tell-
I
what?
know, what?
Simon Kepesk.
Please don't give the viewers ideas.
Listen,
Draw a ship, Art.
Please don't.
I mean,
dicks.
art of a ship.
Of
not-
us on the
On
ship.
the, on the,
on the
excuse
ship,
me,
yeah.
we're on a boat, not a ship. There's a difference.
You notice because Axel is suddenly so fixedly staring into the distance, you look up and
All
you
of us?
see
Or
just right now,
Okay.
just Dawn. You guys don't see anything immediately.
sick.
Well, you guys do notice that Regina is kind of behind you, seemingly having lashed the tiller in a certain location at the back. She has awoken from her sleep and was seemingly sleeping up on the deck. I think the cat has just knocked something over. We'll be right back.
What did she do?
I didn't pause. It's not paused. Anywho, the cat knocked over something in the kitchen and I needed to restart the dryer anyway. So, Dawn, you are looking up and currently to the south, southwest. As you're taking a look, you see Axel is sort of fixated on something in the distance. As you look over and you see miles away. Like, it's incredible that you even spotted it, but the sunlight is glinting off of some of its crimson scales. As you see in the distance, there is flying at a very, very high height is a large red dragon. It's difficult to tell its size from here, but as most dragons do, it looks big.
Can I like bump Axe's shoulder and just be like, you know how to fight dragons, right? That was a thing that you did?
They're pretty cool.
Yeah, not
Fight? I mean, like, that's not it's easier said than done, but, you know, I'm good at it.
what? Okay.
Is there a dragon or something?
He points, and it takes you guys a minute, but your trained eyes do eventually pick out that there is a dragon in the distance. It hasn't noticed us from here. I don't think it's gonna come this way. It probably would be interested in just a little boat.
That's
Right.
great. That's actually wonderful. Let's not go towards it.
Well, we're on a boat. We don't really have a choice. I'm sorry.
We're not gonna go towards it. It's fine. It doesn't exist.
Great. So,
Don't give De Niro any ideas.
Where is De Niro?
Oh yeah,
you haven't seen him yet.
Huh.
Oh shit.
Can I call for his name?
We brought him on the boat, right?
Okay, I think I remember bringing him.
I remember him getting on the boat.
I'm a little groggy. I
Can
don't.
I go back?
Do I
into the
remember him
He's
getting
just
on
a
the
heavy sleeper.
Oh, can we wake him up?
Good luck.
I'm gonna go try and wake him up. Is he in the little tent cabin?
Yes, you do see he's kind of like over like on the corner, like a poorly drawn Seth MacFarlane character who's fallen down. He's just a
Listen.
mess.
I want
listen.
to.
I'll fight you.
Okay, can I instruct the harp to do something?
You can certainly try.
Okay, so I want to kind of like look over the harp and be like, can you go over to him and like get really, really close and then play a really loud and not good sound? I'll. Can I cast suggestion? No, that wouldn't work. Target it.
Dawn,
No. Yes.
don't you have other instruments? You could just go do that yourself. Or you could just...
Okay, I'm gonna pull out my banjo.
Yell at him.
Okay.
Pull out my banjo and like walk over and kind of like at a distance hold it and then just do a very loud like rendition of Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Okay. Sure.
Just very, very
Go
close.
ahead and make a performance check. The heart begins to join with you,
The heart plays the
and it
devil's
sounded
part.
something like this.
The
27.
7. It takes you about 5 minutes into the song as the song is beginning to conclude. As De Niro just kind of like, what was the noise?
I've been playing for 5 minutes. Good lord.
I thought someone was killing a goat. I'm sorry.
I won't take offense to that. I'm gonna stow my banjo. We've all woken up, and there appears to be a dragon on the distance in the horizon. Figured you should be awake, because I think we're awake.
Is it
And
coming towards us?
No, but we enjoy your company.
Why wake me? Oh, well, that's very nice of you, but... well, I suppose I better get up there sometime. Alright. And he eventually just gets out of the tent and just kind of stretches and just, stretches his halfling
I want to step
legs
out,
and starts rubbing his very bald head. Just kind of
As-
scratching some of the tattoos.
like, grand as I can, just like slide out the door, like, I did it. He's awake now.
What was that? That.
We don't talk about it, okay? It was music, to which your
Is that
untrained
what
ears
that is?
can't appreciate.
I thought music was supposed to sound good.
Your untrained ears can't appreciate it. Do you have ears? Is that a thing?
I guess
you do.
he-
That was a
I'm gonna take one of my very clawed fingers and just like not like too far in, but just like to show that there is a hole there for my ear.
Roll for aneurysm. I'm just kidding.
8.
Well,
I have aneurysm.
Like quarter in.
roll 46, drop the lowest.
So,
Just kidding, we're doing point butt for you.
okay. So we've left Sycamore. Don't really. Can I turn to Regina?
I rolled 2 6s and a 5. And then a 2 was my lowest.
Great.
I'm just letting you know.
That's pretty good. Counts for nothing.
Could I turn to Regina? And address her. Good morning. How far away are we from destination possibly unknown?
I don't know.
Oh.
We're just going till we reach the sea.
Oh, the open sea.
Yeah.
Oh.
That way we can go up the coast and find some place nice to be.
Oh.
That isn't some small town.
Wait, do you have an estimation?
No.
At all?
No.
Any guess?
No.
1 day? 8 weeks?
It will be, sometime between now and Grass Crest.
What's Grass Crest?
That's I think like two or 3 months from now.
Nice. I appreciate what you've done for us.
Absolutely.
It's pretty great.
There's not really food, but, you know, I've got, like, 2 things of rations if you guys want to split them in case you don't have food.
Do you have a
We'll
fishing
be
rod?
fine.
I want to yell up to her. Am I, like, would I have heard this from where I am?
Yeah, you're all pretty close.
Oh, okay. So I guess I'm not gonna be. I can. If we could just kind of like pull over to the banks, I could probably hunt us something.
You guys don't have any rations?
I mean, we probably do, but I mean, fresh meat's always better.
Why don't we just fish? That's a thing.
I enjoy fishing.
Fishing's cool. Do you have a fishing rod? Can we make one?
Fish taste weird. I prefer live meat.
Listen. What? A fish is live.
Fish is meat and also alive?
But it's just not.
You shoot
the
a
same.
bird.
I think he meant game.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
X. You have a bow, right?
Yeah.
Are there any are there any birds that I can look? Can I see?
Make a perception check.
15.
15. From here you do see, there's like a small flock of crows that's kind of on one of the nearby, like, there's a tree that's on one of the nearby banks that you passed it by a little ways. But, you know, it would just take like a minute or two to get over to it.
Crows taste
From
like
where you are, you're actually looking out. You're looking out and seeing from just about every area that you can currently see. It's just mostly just grasslands.
No trees or anything.
There are the occasional tree, but not frequent enough for you to, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just the occasional biome sort of thing.
Give me your bow and a singular arrow, momentarily.
Can you even use these?
Probably. Okay, so I want to attach my rope to the end of the arrow.
Okay.
And I want to hand the end of the rope. It's 50 feet. I want to hand the end of the rope to Simon.
What am I doing?
So, fishing.
Alright,
So
this is
just hold on to this for a second. Stand by the edge of the boat. And I'm going to attempt to load the bow, and move over to the edge of the boat. And then can I see?
Make another perception check. And as you guys can see now, the river is actually pretty wide here, and it's very clear water, and it runs fairly deep from what you can actually see. 14. It takes you a minute, but you do actually see some fish starting to swim alongside.
Can I attempt to like?
Make an attack roll.
Oh, okay. Do I add anything to that? Just dexterity?
Just your dexterity. I don't think you're proficient, unless you are.
Proficient in what? Fishing?
Martial ranged weapons.
Kepesk is gonna go over to the side of the boat and see if he can like
hand
identify the
crossbows
species
and simple
of
weapons.
fish that are around.
Okay. Make a nature check. What was that?
17.
17. As you just kind of you aim down, and then you remember, oh yeah, there's that weird thing where water does that magic. You don't know what refraction is, but you know that you have to shoot just beneath the fish to hit it, and actually rather successfully manage to hit a fish.
Pull it in.
and pull
Nice. I'm gonna pull it in.
It is a decently sized. What'd you roll?
14.
It appears to be a carp.
Can I do that one more time? Or attempt to do that one?
Yeah, make another attempt.
Is there a bucket nearby I can put
Oh,
the fish in?
baby.
No.
21 total.
Yeah, you managed to get another
Yes.
fish. This one is a little beefier than the other one,
Okay.
but well, not beefier, but you know what I mean.
It's
You
a
pull it out,
thicker
it's
boy.
they're just kind of flopping on the deck.
Okay, can I take the, I'm gonna take the thing from him and just kind of like through both of their heads.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna untie it and hand him back the bow and the arrow.
Hey, wait. It's really stupid, but can I try to?
Is he allowed?
Don't kill yourself.
Okay, so I'll retie the rope and hold on to the end.
Alright, yeah, I'm going to attempt to do the same thing that Don did.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll down your dex.
Wait, can I
21.
add inspiration?
You don't
I mean,
need
Oh,
to.
sorry,
doing
no.
it.
Okay.
You aim and you see a similar one, and you do know about refraction. So you spot a pretty decently sized one, and you fire at it, and it does. And it seems the rope is kind of dragging. along into the river.
Okay, can I
You
try?
aren't exactly sure what happened. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
12.
12.
Can I like seeing her like
Yeah, you
like,
see
help
her like kind of grab on as it just kind of begins kind of dragging her along the side.
Kinda
She
like-
seems to be staying level with the ground on
Okay.
the other side.
Good.
I'm
Gonna
gonna
try
grab
to
her
this
by
time.
like just kind of around the torso and try and like pull her.
Pull!
Make another strength check with advantage.
19.
19. As you give a good yank, you see it, the arrow kind of dislodge.
Oh.
You begin pulling it in. As you see, it's a bit of a smaller fish, but it's still decently sized. And you can actually see that the arrow is broken at the tip, as if it kind of went into the ground a little bit and actually stuck there pretty well. And you have to pull it out.
Jeez, I'm sorry.
Nah, it's cool, you got a fish. I'm gonna take it out and kill this fish.
Okay.
And then just kind of like,
Can I
It's a pretty good amount of meat. You can
I'll
all
fix it.
cook
can I see
it.
what
I can try to mend it.
Sure. As you take a moment and you begin casting the spell, you take a 1 minute and you just focus some of your arcane abilities as you watch Simon sit down for
about a minute.
60 seconds and
Okay.
just kind of reshape the arrow tip and as eventually fits back in.
So,
It's still chipped at the end from where it hit, but it's functional.
I'm gonna take it back, untie the rope, hand the bow and arrow to Axe. See, what would you do without?
Guess my skills aren't needed. And he just
That's
slings it
not
back
true.
over.
Listen, stop.
I mean, at this point, really, we might as well. Why don't you just get?
That's a really good idea. Although they're kind of, I would want like a hand one.
A crossbow?
Yeah, that. Is it kind of small?
You watch. Let's see what it said. Oh shoot, that's not.
Just through the head. Finally, the spell is ended. I'm free.
26. As Axel kind of fires, deftly killing a very large trout is just kind of. And then he watches it kind of start travel down as he didn't tie a rope to the rope.
That was really.
Quick,
Wait,
give
can
me
I
a
jump
rope.
in the- no.
I can, and he slings it back over.
Can I jump into the water? You get it?
Yes, you can.
You got a high rate of speed.
Wait, just tie yourself.
Can I-
First.
wait,
Leviticus
She's
did.
already jumped.
How long does it take to take off my armor?
Well, it's gonna take you about a minute.
Nah, then I'll just jump with it.
Okay, yeah. You jump over the side, and
What are you doing? I'm getting the fish.
and Regina just man overboard.
Woman.
I'm gonna-
Continue steering. That's what.
Oh, yeah.
You're not a sailor.
Can I try to find it? Can I try to get it?
Yeah. Make an investigation check with disadvantage.
Can I like try to just push the boat to the side, like just towards the bank, so like
She's steering.
How do you want to do that?
I want to. Okay. Hear me out. I want to like
just lower myself down from the back to where the rudder is. Like okay.
It's a sailboat.
It's a sailboat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's
She
still a
casts
rudder
the
to
gust.
turn it.
Yeah, there's a tiller.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I wanna essentially I'm gonna tie like around my waist and then just to the back of the boat and just kind of lower myself down to the rudder and like push it so that it goes towards the bank.
Okay.
We're gonna crash this.
Make a strength check with disadvantages. Regina's like, whoop, whoop. What are you doing? So you're beginning to push the tiller out of your control.
18 and 17. So 17 plus
Ooh.
4, 21.
Pick me a d20.
This one.
That's nice. Okay. What's your total?
Getting that fit.
21.
Just need to know that his work's
Okay.
appreciated.
As you are kind of
Wait
doing
a second, Axe is at my hip.
I know. As you begin to actually latch on and just shove the tiller over, as the boat begins to list off the side, just and is currently just grinding into the side of the bank.
Is it rocky?
What was your investigation roll? As actually, what are you doing?
12.
12. You don't see the fish.
Damn it!
But the boat is
Can I try to,
currently
like,
about
hold
about 400 feet
Okay.
ahead of you, and
Okay.
still going.
Okay.
As you
Is it
see just
slowed at all?
listing, It's beginning to just turn off to the side.
I want to cast fly.
Okay. What?
Did I slow it at all?
It is slowing, but it's slowing because of the rocks that are currently scraping into the side and piercing through the bottom of the hull.
Okay, can I want to really quickly pull myself back up and just kind of rush to the side and try and just kind of get onto the bank, hop off and onto the bank and just kind of like feet out, try and grind it to a stop faster.
Okay. Make another strength check. What are
I'm
you
casting fly.
You're casting fly?
Yes.
Okay, are you grabbing Akselil?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so you just kind of Superman out of the way. Where are you landing?
Can I land in the boat? Is that
Yeah,
possible?
you can land on the deck of the ship.
Okay, I'm gonna land on
Just-
I forgot you knew how to cast fly.
You both just kind of splatter across the deck, both soaking wet and coughing.
7.
You,
Close! We were
make
close!
Make an athletics check.
Me?
You.
I rolled a 7 on that strength check to see.
Okay. You're not slowing the ship.
21 total.
21 total? Okay. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you just kind of trying to catch up to the ship that's now rocking violently.
Poor Regina.
Regina's just kind of she's already head in hands as the boat does eventually just and grinds to a slow halting stop as the current continues to flow. As you hear the tiller as it cracks and is now essentially acting as a dam. And then begins lifting violently to the side.
I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna act as quick as possible and try and push the front into the water so that it can at least start going.
Push it off the
Make
shore.
another strength check at disadvantage.
Oh God. Nat 1. The first roll was a nat 1.
As you go to push, you are shocked at how far away the boat is moving from you, and then you realize the bank is really muddy, and you've just pushed yourself into a muddy embankment as the water is beginning to rise, and you're struggling and you're kind of restrained in the water.
Oh God. Can I try and just get myself out? Is there any dig around myself maybe?
Make another strength check.
Oh God. It's 15.
15. You do successfully. Right as the water is beginning to get chest high, you kind of and begin to claw yourself up onto the bank.
How heavy can levitate work? How?
Hang on a second. As you're climbing out, let's see. Your guys' timing's
How are we supposed to have timing for breaking our ship?
You're gonna see in about 8 seconds.
Oh God.
Okay.
I'm gonna die.
No, we're gonna die.
Kepesk, you get a jet of water in your face as you hear as the water around you begins to churn and a head, seemingly made of water, just kind of rises at you and just like.
Am I fully out of the
That's
ground?
cool.
As
Lord.
this strange watery creature just kind of is staring at you and seeming has just jettisoned you in the face, but you're still crawling away from it.
Okay. I want to stand up.
You're
Oh,
standing up, but you're gonna have to crawl out prone and then stand up.
Okay.
However, as you're walking away, it's going to take an attack of opportunity at you. That is 17 to hit. It's ready to see without your swords.
19.
Okay. As you feel another jet of water kind of hit you uncomfortably in the butt, as you suddenly receive a slight enema, as this creature just strikes out at you with a just sort of watery fist.
I relate to that so personally.
As Regina just kind of, oh good lord, and begins running across the deck.
What is it?
Come with me.
Okay.
And she kind of leads you up to the front. Do you follow?
I'm gonna run with them.
All right. As you run together, you make an athletics check.
Can I call out to the creature?
The creature?
Yeah, I don't really want to run away from it.
Okay. What?
6.
11.
11. Great. Good job, guys. As you guys aren't fully sure what her plan is, Regina just kind of like runs, and then right as the edge of the ship kind of curves upwards, as she runs, as it's pointed down, and just kind of slides and then grabs the end of the ship and it back into the token that it was before. As you guys are just kind of like, and suddenly there's no ground beneath you as you both kind of plunge, splashing. As
right?
both of you do that, the creature just kind of leans over.
This is a great
Closest one
first
be
time on a
you.
boat.
What does my sunblade do in water? It's usually not like this.
That is a 19 to hit. Son.
Yes.
Squishy wizard boy.
It's okay. It's not a very good roll. You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as the creature just and just kind of slams into your back. There's. Did you have that right?
Yes.
Okay.
I was gonna be friendly. I was gonna try and make a friend, but no. I'm gonna scream at it, just hey! Like really, really I forgot where I'm
That's
like.
okay.
I'm very sorry.
You're fine.
And I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
Rage at the water.
Yeah. And I'm gonna target it with my lightning.
Alright.
My
We're
stick.
in the water.
Oh shit! You're in the water.
Wait, that's metagaming. You go for it.
Yeah, I mean I would have gone for it.
Kepesk doesn't know
what's
that
your
water does
DC?
that.
I don't know. My
Okay, so I think
I
it's
thought it
it's 8 plus your proficiency, which is 3. So 11 plus your constitution is what, 3?
yeah. So 14.
It just fails with the 13.
So just a d6.
Just d6.
2 damage.
Okay, as it kind of as the water just kind of like crackles along it. Let's see. Actually, from where you are, you take 1 point of lightning damage. Just kind of shocks you a little bit. It wakes you up.
Kepesk, water conducts electricity.
What?
Lightning moves through water really fast and hurts friends.
Ah! I didn't know that.
I'm okay.
I'm sorry.
What are you two doing?
What do you mean?
I'm trying to get to shore.
I'm following Dawn.
As you both manage to make your way to shore, the creature's going to take one more attack at you. Oops. That is a 17 to hit.
Ooh, yes, exactly.
Okay. It's okay. More abysmal damage. Take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as the creature just kind of and just kind of knocks you, actually pushing you up onto the shore as you come. As Regina is up there on the bank, just kind of. Well, you've pissed off the water. Good job.
How does that happen? What is that?
Would
It's-
Simon know
is
what
it-
it is?
Make an intelligence check.
To Nero. I forgot about Nero.
History check. Eat.
24.
What's the problem?
Wait.
Is it the water? 24.
24.
Yes, you actually do know of some primordial elemental beings that exist in their own elements. This is a water weird. It's just a very basic primal elemental being that just likes to exist in water.
That's
Okay.
weird.
As you guys kind of are up on the bank, just kind of sinks back beneath the surface, becoming completely invisible. As it is made of water.
Well, I explained that. I've never seen one before, or been hit by one.
So you can just piss off the water? How have I never?
Well, I've seen it happen before, you know, just wrong place, wrong time, I suppose. It's happened before.
Our
I've
fish.
seen-
That sucks.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
Can I check on Axe? Is he okay?
I got one.
Oh, that's where did you pull
I
that?
grabbed it when I was running.
Oh, that's you deserve that.
Thanks. Well, this takes a bit to kind of recharge.
Should we start walking?
Yes, we should. I'm the pilot of my boat, not you. Keep that in mind.
I thought she was gonna die. I thought she was gonna get lost.
To be fair, it was kind of kicked off by you jumping into the water.
I'm sure are a lot of dragons flying through the skies.
You just were just watching as a city is like.
As it's like it's using its fire breath as a jet and flying backwards. Anyway.
Is it a red, white, or blue dragon?
Listen, all
Yes.
I wanted to do, because I wanted to prove that Akselil's work is very appreciated, and it shouldn't go unattended.
By killing yourself?
No, I wasn't
You
gonna
told
die.
him not to kill himself. So
That's very
I can't figure out his voice. Then.
touche. That's
That's
actually
It's pretty
a
good.
very good point, and I feel bad now. I'm a hypocrite.
What?
I'm a hypocrite. As in,
Hypocrisy.
it's no Axe.
Hypocrite? Maybe.
Axe,
I heard that one.
Akselil, when's your birthday?
Is that anything like?
I don't know. We
Halloween
changed the
Day?
calendar, so I don't know.
What
But he tells you
season?
his
No, we
birthday.
didn't. It's just still the actual calendar. I just changed the names of the months.
Oh, okay. Well then,
equivalent to.
it's about in October.
Well, I'm gonna get you a dictionary for your birthday.
What's that?
We'll
It's a
talk
book of
about
words.
It's got a lot of words in it.
I've got plenty of those.
It tells
No,
you what they mean
Yeah, it tells you what they mean. It's like a
and
manual.
how to say them.
Yeah.
You don't happen to have one of those on hand, do you?
I appreciate it.
Would
For
I?
no reason.
Okay,
in
a
particular.
dictionary? No.
Okay.
They're very expensive.
Really?
Yes.
Words are expensive.
I guess that
They have to
makes
be
sense.
hand
That,
transcribed.
oh,
That's true.
That's right.
There's no printing press.
You don't know that.
Yeah, you do.
You don't know that.
Can I
God.
give Axe, like, as we're walking, I don't know what's gonna happen, but, like, give him lessons on basic words and, like, what they mean like, for different emotions?
He gets rather irritated. But yeah, you can go through.
Can I?
He's
No,
not.
I don't mean it. He's not stupid.
He just doesn't have the best vocabulary.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna walk in silence.
Okay.
I feel bad.
All right. So as you guys have a fish breakfast and eat a few of your rations that you had that are a little soggy.
I'm the worst. I literally just broke our boat.
You're fine. Technically, Kepesk did it.
Yeah,
I didn't
but like I
technically
just
break
I was
it,
dumb and
I
I
just
jumped off the
didn't.
boat and now I can he's not stupid. Everything's cool.
I'm Axe.
Dawn is
I never learned how
mildly
to
like
read.
having a stroke.
He learned how to read.
I have the intelligence of a bear.
Oh wow.
So
You remember? You remember that, Daniel,
What?
with Leviticus? How he was essentially
Somebody asked him if Leviticus could read.
yes.
No,
In
I
fact,
asked
it-
you that because you legitimately had the intelligence of a bear.
Mm-hmm.
I had to ask. Sorry, previous campaign. He had
I'm
an intelligence
not-
of 6.
I'm not
It was
so.
my favorite.
It went up to like 8 or 9.
It eventually got up to 9.
Do I have? Yeah, I have a cloak. Do I have a cloak?
Do you have a cloak?
No, I wouldn't. No.
Okay.
I want to take my the hat that had the feather in it.
Yeah.
One that's having got me and just kind of like pull it as much as I can, like over and down my face.
Doesn't go that far.
And it's okay. I'll
it's a yellow
I'm
hat.
gonna
tilt
take
it
out
for
my
you.
like metal rhino-esque hat. Just
Do you want this?
Please, please.
I mean, it might not fit.
Do you have that bag? That paper bag?
The shame
The
mask.
shame mask. You don't deserve the shame mask.
Why are you feeling so bad?
Why do you feel such shame?
Listen, I didn't get that much of an education, but it really hasn't affected me that much.
Yeah, you're absolutely brilliant. I'm just saying I try to do too much and I ruin a lot of things. This is why I left in the first place.
Make a persuasion.
20, like, total.
Okay. You just kind of nods respectfully.
Don't believe you're stupid. I don't think any of you are stupid. I try.
Make a deception check. I'm just kidding.
I try to take charge for more than I can because I'm used to being the person who's on the sidelines and can't effectively do anything. So I try to do too much.
You're very effective.
It's good that you're very self-aware about that. Not that you do too much, but you're very in tune with yourself.
I mean, it's just
I made a pun by accident.
What?
Yeah, well, you it's just something with an instrument to make it sound good. You tune it.
From now on, I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna say anything until spoken to.
Mm-hmm. As you two, by the way, are just kind of like drying out and kind of dry out your clothes.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my cloak off and let it
You check your spell book. It's a little damp, but it's okay. It doesn't seem
It's
damaged
okay.
particularly. There's a little bit of water warpage, but otherwise it's alright.
This isn't relevant to me because I don't have it, but can you prestidigitate things dry?
You can prestidigitate them clean. So to some, you can help with prestidigitation. You check over your instruments; they're fine. You have to pour some water out of it. Your watch is all right.
Good. I don't even know how to read this, but it's good.
Done.
Well,
Yes.
make an intelligence check. 10. You have seen clocks before,
Wild thing.
Okay.
and you get
The basic
You,
gist.
yeah, you know, like the top means midday, and like the bottom means like
mid-afternoon.
late afternoon.
Something. Okay.
You
So just, like,
understand what they
Alright.
mean,
Gotcha.
but you aren't completely familiar with
Yes.
it. The symbols on this particular watch are very strange. You don't recognize them, but there are 12.
Okay. Can I also just like?
And it doesn't seem to match like what you would assume
Okay.
the morning.
Gotcha. Can I just like casually put, as I'm talking to Simon, just casually put my arm on his shoulder, next to his shoulder?
Excellent.
Hey, I've seen you do things consistent with what I think is prestidigitation. And my spellbook is kind of wet and the charcoal's starting to smudge. Could you try to dry it off?
Yeah, sure. So I'm gonna take it and cast prestidigitation.
Okay.
See if it does anything. Just kind of like, it's not great, but it's
something.
better.
Thank you. It's just very important.
Gotcha.
It is, however, it's required that it's all like expensive inks. So it's
Oh, well,
solid
ink.
ink, so it's pretty okay.
I wasn't sure if
Yeah.
it was ink or charcoal. 'Cause
No,
I thought,
most paper is written on with ink.
Okay.
Right on you with ink.
So, as you guys traverse, would anyone like to do anything while you're traveling?
Can I ask Simon a question? Says you're lucky. I never asked, but because you swear that you're not taken by these guys, which I'm still finding hard to believe. And honestly, if you literally just give me the word, and it is.
I'm here of my own accord. I get that a lot. But no, I was not taken.
What's your own accord, if you mind me asking?
Yeah, he looks a little bit nervous and just gonna look off to the. Are we walking through fields or?
Currently, it is a bit of a field. It's just, yeah, like right now on both sides, it looks pretty much the same. It's just an open field. Pretty
Okay.
much. There's the occasional tree, but it's just rolling hills and grasslands.
Tall grass?
Reasonably tall.
Okay.
Like not much more than shin high.
Oh,
I don't remember.
alright.
Did I attune with the gauntlets of overpower?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think you did. but now you have.
Okay. I don't. Can I get the stats for those at some point? Because I probably was supposed to add something to those strength.
It just makes your strength 19 while you're wearing them.
Oh.
So if you take them off at any point, your strength is back to what?
I don't. I wrote down 19 for my strength.
Did you erase your previous strength?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, cool. Well,
it was.
Anyway.
It was a +3 anyway, so it was. I think it was an 18.
No, that's a +4.
Oh,
So
then it was a 17.
I think it was a 17. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and say it was a 17.
Because I know it was a +3 for
Yeah.
a fact.
Yeah.
He's just looking kind of a little like distracted.
Hey, it's and she kind of points to her ears. I didn't necessarily come from the greatest background, but
Oh,
gotta get some-
I'm not troubled or anything. I do sympathize with that, but no, I come from a town called Long Saddle. It's hardly a town. You ever been there?
I don't think I have. I may have heard of it. I know you mailed something to there.
Yeah, it's just a little cattle town up north, and
I'm a coastal.
oh really?
Coastal.
You're so much like my friend. But no, I
What are you saying? She's not your friend?
I had a mentor. His name's Delmith Fablum.
Isn't that like half man, half bull thing?
That's a thing?
That's a minotaur.
Oh.
But
There's some birds over there.
Can I determine the species of bird that he's talking about?
Make a nature check.
I want to ruffle his hair again.
I'm not wet.
21.
Those are some nice birds. Yeah. From here you can tell that these are just regular old ravens.
But yeah, I was his apprentice for a while. There's some nasty characters in that town, but he was trustworthy. You know, a good wizard, learned man, and he very recently fell. Well, not recently anymore. I've been gone longer than I feel like, but he fell ill. We thought.
Did he pass away?
No.
Oh, he's just sick.
He's sick, we thought, but doctors saw him, clerics saw him, and nothing helped, and eventually it was determined that it was likely, arcane affliction, something
like a curse?
Like a curse, but traditional means weren't working, and I took it upon myself to find a way to fix him. I left of my own accord.
Have you been accompanied by these guys the whole time?
No, I've known them for about 3 weeks.
How long ago did you leave?
4 months.
How old were you?
13. I know I seem reckless, but I know what I'm doing.
Not reckless. You're very brave, and I honestly wish I could have done the same. I'm really, really glad that you're now with us. And we're gonna find whatever it takes to heal your friend.
I think I know what it takes, but it's gonna be a while.
Never mind. I appreciate you telling me. I just figured, you're a kid. Well, not a lot of kids survive that long.
Yeah, I know. I didn't expect it.
Hey. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. I appreciate what you've done.
What did you want to say?
You remind me of myself. You're worth a lot more than you may believe.
Thank you. That means a lot. You're a good woman.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm just gonna continue walking.
Alright. Everybody make a perception check.
Nice. 11.
4.
12.
Killing it,
Yeah!
guys! As you guys are walking, about an hour later, as it's still like kind of early in the morning, the sun is about it's about halfway between midday and the horizon. As Regina eventually points out, there's some mountains up there, and it'd be a good place to rest. It looks like we can, from here, maybe we could go through them. We could go around to the right so that we're staying in the grasslands, or we could go to the left, keeping the river near us. I would like to keep sight of water, but
Yeah, I would say left. Keep by the river.
That sounds like a solid plan.
It's our quickest way out of here if anything goes bad.
all right. About 2 more hours of you guys hiking, keeping close to the shoreline. You eventually do arrive. You see, they're not very big mountains, but they certainly are. It's a small ridge, about 5 or 6 mountains, if. As you're continuing to walk, you're all starting to feel a little tired. As you eventually sit down and kind of set up camp, from where you are, there is a very large clearing. And it's about a mile distance between the mountain range and the actual edge of the water. But there are there is some light trees in the area near the mountains, and the sun is beginning to beat down on you guys, and you start to feel pretty hot. What would you guys like?
So we're setting up camp, correct?
That's the plan.
We should. I think we should use those trees. Give us some cover.
Definitely. I am. So I want her to remove her armor.
Okay.
Just so she's in plain shirt and pants. That was
What's your
born
AC?
to resist. 17.
Without the armor.
Without the armor.
It would just be 10 plus dex, unless you have anything else.
So
to add.
14. 14 without the armor.
Noted.
Um,
Keep that in mind.
and I want her to, like, kind of roll up her sleeves and pull out the sunblade. Who wants to spar? You?
You know,
I know.
I don't know if that's a great idea.
That's
That
just gonna
thing-
melt through most things,
Yeah,
isn't it?
that really, it hurts.
No.
Hey.
Okay, she's gonna put it away
I have a
and
question.
pull out a short sword. It's not gonna obviously do
Wouldn't
the death.
usually do this, but I really like you, and you seem to know a lot about defending yourself with weapons. Yeah,
You want to learn a few things?
I really don't prefer blades. I like magic. I think it's more dignified, but
Hey,
Not everyone's gonna have. You're not always.
that's what. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah, let's go. So I want her to like set up like
Actually, this is at your hip.
good.
Okay.
She's gonna kind of give it. Sorry, I'm used to Maeve now.
Gross.
He's gonna give Dawn kind of a look like, please roll with me.
I think I know how to dispel the suggestion just for. It'll only last like a little while.
Make a deception check.
20 total.
I know how to briefly dispel it so that we can have our spar without Akselil getting in the way.
just like and then
Wait.
no.
No, I just don't want to hit you. It'll unfortunately only last a few minutes.
Do what you need.
Okay. This might hurt. Do it.
Okay. I'm gonna put my hands on his shoulders.
Right. I need you to close your eyes. I need you to really focus for a minute, okay? Imagine an open clearing in a forest. All right.
Yeah.
And you're you feeling anything?
Free yourself from the bonds.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like
Your happy
meditation.
place, yes.
Free yourself from the chains.
Seize the means of production.
No. You see,
very
no.
arcane.
Magic works in a way in which it binds to the soul.
You have to attune yourself with the weave.
Yes.
That's what's happening.
I just
Okay,
tap
so-
into
wait.
nature itself.
So as his eyes
That's
are
why you're in the
Easy
woods.
strength.
Yeah. It's working. Can I take like 2 steps right?
Make it stealth check.
I'm gonna say like weird words in Celestial.
Okay.
Just like random like apple, tree,
Bacon.
riverbank.
Alright.
28 total.
28, okay.
And then you just be like, oh, it worked.
Okay.
Half elven trickery.
You guys watch as Simon
Teal
places his hands on Akselil's shoulders and just kind of starts whispering random words, and then Dawn just kind of just walks away as Akselil
has to quietly stifle a laugh.
Is this what is?
Open your eyes.
You're free for like 5 minutes.
Guess I don't know about as much as I thought I knew about magic, but
Magic work in strange
Literally only
ways.
like 5 minutes. Unless you want to fight.
I'm gonna go kill something.
No! Are you
I'll
sure?
go with you.
Make sure it's not a.
hungry?
I'd love to help.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'm gonna
Wait.
I'm gonna put on my
Wait.
metal rhino hat.
Okay.
I want... No. Give me your hand. I want to give him a good, like a kiss on the hand. Like... Stay safe. Stay safe. Anyways.
Let's go. I'm gonna like usher him just
Away.
Akselil, have you ever been
What?
with a woman?
No! I'm leaving immediately.
No, I'm like trying to like bring him away
I'm
while
sad
talking.
that you guys can't see faces out there.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
Ax, is that the first time you've ever been kissed by a woman?
we're going. As immediately heads off gates.
I'm gonna
Wait,
try
who's
and
De Niro going
keep
with?
pace with him.
What?
Who's De Niro going with? Is
He's
he...
just sitting in the grass.
Okay. Is he gonna just chill by the camp?
He's just lost staring at you guys.
Simon's just kind of snickering.
He's very confused by this entire situation.
Oh yeah, he saw me like...
Don't say anything.
I'll give you... Can I give him 2 gold?
I mean, this
It's just
this
courtesy.
is made up.
It-
You can keep it. Hell, you can take these. And he hands you a pouch that contains roughly 17 gold and like a few like random things that he's just kind of picked up along the way. It is bizarrely like different. Like there's like the head of a dandelion.
Oh.
There's a small the carapace of a dead bug. There's like 1 or 2 stones. There's a pebble that seems to be part of like a brick from a house or something like that.
Are those material components for spells?
I don't need material components.
Oh.
I just kind of think about it really hard and it just sort of happens, you know.
I'm always
See,
jealous of
now-
people like that.
Because this is all made up anyways. But like, even made up world needs currency. So like, just come to me if you need currency for made up world.
I won't, but thanks. I genuinely appreciate it. You know, it's nice that my brain gets to be kind to me once in a while.
Of course. You're a very nice man.
As he suddenly conjures a small bit of fire and just kind of just fastballs it towards a low-flying bird that's just coming nearby. As he just like as it hits it out of the skin, he just kind of still got the. Well, I mean, of course I do.
That was really cool. Do you want to spar with us?
I don't think you want that.
I still don't. I never picked up a sword.
Okay, I'm gonna spar with him, and then me and you, 1-on-1. All out. Okay?
Sure. I mean,
Yeah.
whatever is fun.
Death to the infidels.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so
wait. We're not.
I'm
You
not
trying to romance Akselil? I mean,
So here's a sword.
I
So do you? Okay. So she's gonna pull out a single long sword, a rapier, a short sword, and a scimitar.
Jeez, alright.
And just kind of lay them out.
Okay.
Now, obviously, before we spar, I'm gonna give you a chance to like pick one up, see what weight works for you, like
Okay.
what it like. So pick one up and then simply give it like a good, just kind of swirl movement. Nothing too impressive, but just see if you can move it comfortably.
okay.
So what do you have again?
Long sword, rapier, short sword, and a scimitar. I would
He's
say
he's gonna go for the rapier first, probably because it's the lightest.
Okay. And do you
So,
feel it?
yeah,
Should
he's gonna-
he roll for anything just to see how like comfortably he can use it, or like just
Once you do something.
okay? So, and then she's gonna pull out just the scimitar. So I'm not gonna do anything, but just come at me. So attack.
9.
So I can't go into DM mode, but I would just say she parries whatever you. Come at. Okay.
Yeah.
You rolled a 9?
Yes.
Yeah. As you just kind of approach for a minute, you kind of take a few tentative swings that are easily and comfortably blocked. Your expertise with the blade, making it practically effortless. You unintentionally make it look super cool, just kind of adding a lot of spins that aren't really
That aren't
necessary.
necessary.
But it looks pretty good.
Okay.
He looks pretty like. Oh.
It's okay. We're gonna get this. So, did you want to like fast travel this and say we practice for like a couple hours?
Yeah.
3 hours? Is
How long
that
do you want to practice?
3 hours?
Yeah.
3
a few-
hours?
Comfortably
3 hours?
2 hours.
Okay. As you and Akselil are heading into the woods, first make a nature check with advantage.
Thank you. Fuck you. Oh, not you. My dice. Sorry. 7.
7. Okay. You, being that you were mostly in a swamp, you're used to tracking things that have kind of deeper imprints, in the softer soil. You know, fish tracks. No, fish that are in the rivers and streams nearby. Deer that come through and drink from them occasionally. You know, other such things. You're having difficulty here because the grass is just so thick that you're just having trouble doing this. Akselil, who's basically in his element, is just kind of like, there's some rabbits that went that way.
Where? What are you talking about? There's no rabbits. I don't see anything.
There's some. It's not really what's there, but what isn't.
What?
If you notice here, the grass has kind of been pushed down in a few areas. Those are a small family of rabbits, not very many. And over here, it looks like there was a deer, just judging by there's a couple of broken grass heads here and there. And there's a low-hanging branch that's been moved out of the way. And he eventually just kind of like shows you around. As you guys are both very much trained in nature and looking for things, as you do eventually follow, make a perception check with advantage.
15.
Just enough. You do find a deer, but this particular deer, what you find first is its smell. It's lying on the ground, already dead, with 2 crossbow bolts. In one is just kind of like closer to the ribs, and one is higher up in the back. They both have sunk pretty deep in. It looks like whatever did this was a fairly heavy weapon.
Excuse me.
It's just kind of lying on the ground, and from where you are, from this position, you can see out ahead there's a clearing closer to the mountains, and there is what sounds like it sounds a bit like raucous laughter.
How close am I to the deer?
You're right on top of it.
I'm like, it's
Akselil
like
was also
boom.
inspecting this kind of.
Okay. Are we in a clearing or are we still in the woods?
You're still in the woods. The clearing is from here. It's a bit north of you.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of like crouch down and just like usher Axe to get down.
He does the same.
And I'm gonna like try and motion that he does he hear it
In
too?
the direction of it, yes.
Yeah. And just like motion for him to follow me and just kind of like
Make a stealth check.
Okay.
Or wait, no. Follow me would be.
Ooh, I have a +6 to stealth. Forgot about that. 20 total.
Ooh, right.
Jump. You are scary.
As you and Akselil comfortably blend into your surroundings, you make your way to the edge of the clearing. You see a large opening. As you're looking around, it appears that this is some sort of quarry. As you head forward, you see that there is about 150 feet from the edge of the tree line. The edge of the tree line extends in both directions, and you see ahead of you is just the mountains. And then up in front of you, about 150 feet, is just a pit. It seems to be maybe 500 feet long and wide, just from where you are.
Is it more circular or?
It is a circle.
Okay.
It is almost a perfect circle. It's definitely not naturally formed, and you see that there is a sign with kind of like a metal helmet that's a little rusted, that's kind of poked up on it. As you guys want to approach?
Yes, but I still want to stay as quiet as possible.
As you come forward, you see the sign it once said something INE. You assume this was some sort of quarry or mine. And it's most of it has been scratched out and instead has been written in kind of a darkish like plant dye, just the pit of death.
Fine.
It's just kind of under.
Yeah.
It looks like they were working on it and just kind of stopped. It's a little worn. It looks like this was done a while ago, and the helmet is just some random, somewhat rusted old helmet that's kind of got the stake for the sign is pushed through it. As you guys come up to the edge, you look over and you see what appears to be there's some like staircases leading down that are made of wood. There's one in each cardinal direction. 2 of them are destroyed. There's only this one that's very close to you, and there's one on the opposite side. So the one to the south and to the north are still intact, but to the east and the west they're both destroyed. It looks like an abandoned like mine that has been repurposed into a camp. The center, there's a big bonfire that's currently not lit. It's just charred and blackened.
Bonfire.
There's several tents nearby, and there's you can see there is a central like mine shaft, and you see a few people in simple dark clothing that are just kind of around, and the drop is about it's about 100 feet. It's not quite 100 feet, maybe closer to 70 or 80. It's down a ways, but it's open, and the sides are sloped where it's still fairly open.
Can I tell like what race these what is it just
They're
various?
humanoid.
Okay.
You can't really see their faces too much because they seem you can see a couple exposed faces. They seem one or two are pale, one or two are darker skinned. They appear to just be human or elf or half elf or some mixture of the like.
Does it look like there's any kind of like main tent that like maybe would have like a leader or like someone important? Or is there anyone specifically that looks important?
As you're taking a look around, you don't. I mean, one or two tents are larger than the others, but there's no central tent.
There's just kind of.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Make a perception check.
23.
Okay. You do see that sort of this whole place is kind of almost funneling into the mine shaft. And you figure that whatever else is there is probably like beyond that. And this is just kind of like the outer area. You see weapons. You see a couple of crossbows, a couple of crossbows, a few other things. And in the distance, you see what appears to be a corpse of a white-haired man, and next to it is a dead horse. And the man is full of crossbow bolts, completely. He's white-haired. He looks vaguely familiar. Make an intelligence check.
Just straight intelligence. 9.
You're not sure who this is, but he is definitely humanoid, and he is definitely dead.
You said
And with
white?
that, what are we calling it?
What?
Oh, jeez.
Pit of despair.
The pit of despair.
Or it could be like
Of defeating. Have you ever kissed a girl, Axe?
Anyway,
something to do with the boat. Wait, what's that Red Dead? Gone Fishing or something. What's the name?
I don't know.
No, the one that's like very recent. Like I'd rather
Like
be
all
fishing
the,
or something.
all the fishing.
Either way, Gone Fishing is a good one.
I like gone fishing.
Gone
Okay.
Fishing.
Thank you very much for joining us in the first episode of our new abode, as we will be continuing this from here on out and recording more, but have a lot less time for editing. Thank you very much for joining us. The show is over now.